Post-reality adjacent programming is proud to present another episode of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card? With Dana Powers, Allie Dixon, Mary Weiss, Fred Applegate and Cherie Sprosty, Chuck Klausmeyer, and Phil Reich, as we pay an April Foolishness edition of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card? And here's the star of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card, Bill Holmes.
Hey, everybody. Hey, here we are. We're back on the air. Oh, don't put my arm over. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Hey, we're back on the air. Thanks for coming to the show tonight. We see Julia out there, Scott Stagel, Deb Holmes, Sue Willis. Oh, so many people have tuned in tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in game show land. Thanks for tuning in to Compost Reality Adjacent Programming, Crap TV. At Crap TV, it's our goal to one day have someone in your household say, "Holy crap, TV." Yeah, you gotta turn that down. Okay, so, hey, no, that was a good one. Let me remind you all again that we are live and anything can happen, and it usually does on this show. We're trying some new technology tonight, so who knows? Who knows what's going to... look, I got a lavalier mic. Okay. And now listen, don't forget to tell all your friends about our website where you can find all things Crap TV, including the live feed at craptv.online. Catch up on any of the classic episodes that you've missed over the past couple of pandemic years at craptv.online. Please share the show with your friends, play along on your phones, chit-chat with us. If you're out there, we want to know that you're out there. A few people called me and said, I'm going to watch tonight. Make sure you interact with the show, because that's the fun part. We'd like to... Thank you. We'd like to throw out our thoughts and prayers to the people of Ukraine. Hang in there, and we hope everything gets resolved very soon, okay? Our thoughts and prayers go out to you. I'd also like to remind you that we still need we still need people to subscribe to our multi-award-winning audio drama series, Carcerum. Carcerum, look at that. It's all about the merch, everybody, okay? All 31 episodes are out there just waiting to be binged. Listen to this. We're doing pretty good. To date, we have over 133,000 downloads, okay? And that's still going up. We're getting about 250 a day. Our goal for 2022 is 500,000 downloads. So please, if you enjoy the show, share it with your friends. I mean, for God's sakes, just share it with people you don't even know, okay? But we appreciate everything, and thank you very much for spreading the word. Okay, let's get to the show. We got a great lineup for you tonight. We'll start the evening off by introducing our celebrity guest panelists. We have a kind of a family show tonight. All the old regulars are back. This first gal has been a regular on the show, and I understand she's moving back to the Midwest very soon. She's a star of stage, screen, and the voiceover world. Mary Weiss, everybody. We all know her. Mary, you're moving, huh? Moving
no,
back.
Don't. Yeah, I'm going back to Chicago.
Going back to Chicago. Well, we will miss you, but you can still do the show from Chicago. You can still do it. So.
You know what? This weather here was so lousy.
It's the weather. My mother said that too. She goes, "Oh, Bill, you just have that darned weather out there." Okay, Mom. Well, this next guy is friends with Mike Rowe. Chuck Klausmeyer, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck Klausmeyer.
You spent all day writing that, did
Friends
you?
with Mike Rowe. That's it. That's all you get. Welcome, Chuck.
Thank you, Bill. It's good to be here.
I didn't have a lot of time to write the intros today. This next couple has been on the show several times. They are a retired couple from Burbank, California. They used to do a whole bunch of stuff, but now they don't. Fred Applegate and Cherie Sprosty. I told you, it's a family show. Okay. All right. Okay, this next gal. My God, they like you guys. This next gal has also been on the show several times now. She's a big-time voiceover actress in animation and has just been promoted to club overlord status. Allie Dixon, ladies and gentlemen, Allie Dixon. Nobody knows what we're talking about, but you know Allie. Here we go. This next guy is a big-time video game director who occasionally does some acting on the side, a former Grand Duke of the club, Phil Reich, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Reich. No, Phil. No. Wave at people. Don't be looking at your. Oh, jeez. And of course, hey, we couldn't do a show without this next gal. She's back from having a baby, little Juniper, the little June bug. We're happy to have her back on this family-style show tonight. Little Dana Powers is back, everybody. Little Dana Powers. Dana, where's the baby? Where's the baby, Dana? She's not coming? She's not going to be on the show tonight?
Yeah, she wasn't camera ready.
Ah, okay. All right. Okay. Poopy diapers. All right. The show just wouldn't be complete without our humble and lovable announcer and judge for the evening, who I understand also has poopy diapers, George Ackles, ladies and gentlemen. George Ackles. Oh.
Bill, you could have gone with who isn't a friend of Mike Rowe's. I mean, I would have taken that. I would have taken that as an intro, but whatever.
You know what? We're going to introduce you, Chuck. Maybe we can get Mike and George together.
I'm gonna call him right now, Bill.
Okay. All right. Hey,
excellent.
I'll give you $5 if you get Mike on the speakerphone right now. Okay. Well, there's our guest panelist for the evening. Now we've got some great contestants lined up for you tonight too. This first guy came all the way from somewhere here in Southern California. Let's give him a big welcome for Big Joe Ramos. Joe Ramos. Joe, welcome. Welcome to the show,
Thank
Joe.
you. I'm excited to be on here.
Joe, tell us a little bit about yourself, Joe.
Oh, former audio guy. That's why I'm here, for the sound effects and the music. but I'm looking forward to playing tonight. So,
all right. Well, hopefully we can put some money in your pocket, Joe, because I know that these days you're living in a box in downtown LA. So
it's rough out here in LA.
We'll see what we can do for you, okay? This next contestant is coming to us all the way from somewhere else. I don't know where you're from, Ben, but Ben Strauss. Ben Strauss, everybody.
All the way from New Jersey.
You're in New Jersey. You're in New Jersey.
In New Jersey.
New Jersey. So you're from New Jersey. Tell us a little more about yourself, Ben.
I'm from New York. I'm from New York City, and we moved to New Jersey when I had 2 kids. And they would be here with me if they could, but they're downstairs on Twitch.
Okay. All right. They're on the Twitch. Is that an actual machine?
I don't know. That's what they told me, and they locked their door. So
okay, all right. Okay, well, let's get started with the game. Welcome, everybody. This is going to be a fun night, and if it's not my fault. So we flipped the coin at the beginning of the show, and Big Joe Ramos, you get to go first. So we're going to go over here, and you get to choose from question A. We'll go over here now. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go here. Okay, there we are. There we are. Okay.
Do I move over too, or
no? You're good, Joe. You're good, Joe. What do you want, Joe? You want question A or question B?
I'm gonna go with B.
B.
Man, I want B.
Here we go. Question B.
B.
All right. So everybody plays on
Joe.
this one. So what's happening, Joe? You think of an answer. Okay, don't say anything until I ask you for your answer, and everybody else is going to write it down on the card, and we'll see if there's a duplicate. Okay, so everybody plays, so everybody listen. Bob said, "Ho." This is what Bob sounds like. Ho, with the price of gas, what it is, I should get a new vehicle. I can't afford an electric car, so I'm going to get a blank instead. Okay, Bob is out there, and he's driving around. But he says, whoa, with the price of gas, what it is, I should get a new vehicle. I can't afford an electric car, so I'm going to get a blank instead. Okay? So, Joe, it's going to be your job tonight to come up with an answer to fill in that blank, okay? Let's see who's looking in. Sally Godoy is out there. She says, hey, Joe. She says hello to you,
That's
Joe.
my sister.
Oh, there you go. Peg Radcliffe, always. Zaria Skay, Christy Pollock, all the regulars. Charlotte Nelson. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I know my sister's out there. Scott Holmes, you better be awake. You better be awake watching the show, Scott. That's all I'm saying, okay? All right, so give me a thumbs up if you have answers written down, panelists, okay? It looks like everybody's pretty ready. Looking for Chuck. Allie, you're good? Okay, great. All right, Big Joe, here we go. You ready, Big Joe? I'll give it to you one last time here. Bob said, who with the price of gas, what it is, I should get a new vehicle. I can't afford an electric car, so I'm going to get a blank instead.
Uber.
Oh, I'm going to get an Uber. I'm going to get an Uber instead. Okay. Because Uber is so much cheaper. Okay. All right, Big Joe. Big Joe says Uber. Let's see what Mary Weiss says. Mary Weiss, she's moving to Chicago. She's leaving Southern California. The hell with everybody out here.
That's right.
I'm going to go freeze my ass off and watch the Cubs. Okay.
That's
Mary,
right. I got to put this, COVID weight to use.
Yes. Mary,
So-
he said Uber. What did you say?
Bike.
A bike. Wow. No
I
clever.
didn't have a good response to Uber.
No clever
Uber
quip.
was just...
No clever quip. Just your answer. Okay.
No, because I didn't know what to say to Uber.
Okay. All right.
Uber.
Well, that is not a duplicate, is it? That is not a duplicate. Big Joe, I'm sorry. You don't get that one. Okay, let's go to
Should have said lift.
Chuck Klausmeyer, friend of Mike Rowe. Chuck Klausmeyer. What do you say? Did you get Mike on the horn?
I
Was Mike
did.
on the horn?
I did. And he said Uber, but I had already written down a stupid answer, and that's Matchbox
what did you
car.
say? Matchbox, a Matchbox car. A Matchbox car. Remember little Matchbox? Are they still around, Matchbox?
Oh,
Yeah?
I'm sorry, Bill. What I meant to say was a duplicate car.
A duplicate car. Oh, thank you, Chuck. I appreciate that.
Duplicate car.
Yeah, we'll keep the
His
the
artistic
lawsuit.
skills are
Keep the lawsuit from coming in. Hey, Rex Olson tuned in. Everybody.
artistry.
Okay, that is not a duplicate. Geez, Joe, I thought you'd do a little better than this.
Me too.
Well, let's go.
I should have
Look,
said
you got,
lift, man.
Joe, you got two people now that can give you some really good answers. Let's go to Fred Applegate and Cherie Sprosty. Fred and Cherie, what do you say? He's looking for Uber.
My first thought was,
what is it?
but no one knows what that is.
Palanquin?
Is that a camel?
It's a
It's kind of a
stationary
stationary
bike?
bicycle.
Oh, it's a stationary bike. Okay.
We said,
We said bicycle. And then, of course, Cherie drew a picture of a unicycle.
I think that was a pizza cutter.
halfway there.
That was a bicycle.
Yeah. No, Cherie, no, I can ride one of those one-wheeled bikes. I can ride those things, yeah. Joe, it seems like bicycle would have been a really good answer. Would have been a good answer, but again, no duplicate there yet. So let's go to little Allie Dixon. Young Allie Dixon is, she's painting her apartment tonight. You painting your apartment tonight, right?
I'm painting my apartment.
Your new place, okay.
Ooh.
So,
Actually, I'm painting a piece of furniture.
Allie, he said, I'm going to get a Uber instead. What did you say?
Look, Bill, I considered getting, because you really hit electric in your delivery, implying it was a type of vehicle, an electric vehicle. So I was like, hybrid makes sense, except for as someone who bought a car in this market, hybrids are as expensive as an electric.
Okay.
So I also went
with a bike, and she painted it. She painted it on cardboard. It was a little too close. Hold it further back. There you go. Okay. Oh, Joe, you should have gone with
she's selling
bike.
that artwork after the show, actually.
yeah, available for a fee.
I'm telling you, Joe, you should have gone with bike here. So far, no duplicates. Let's go to Phil Reich. Phil Reich. He's looking for Uber.
Uber. Well, you said he couldn't afford an electric vehicle, so at first I thought he should get a job.
Okay. Yeah. You gonna go with that?
He could actually get a
Just go with
bicycle.
that.
Bicycle. Okay, bicycle. Bicycle seems to be the definitive answer tonight. Let's go to one of our favorites. We haven't seen her for a few weeks. Little Dana Powers, new mother to Juniper. Dana, get back on the saddle here, babe. Get back on the horse. He's looking for Uber. Did you duplicate him?
I
That's a no.
think Joe is the most clever person here.
Except.
And, I used to have a knack for duplicating people, but tonight I didn't duplicate anyone. I put Scooter.
A scooter. A scooter. Okay. We can't really read that, so get a bigger marker, Dana. We can't see it at all. But Scooter, we're gonna take your word for it.
you.
Scooter is not a duplicate. So Shane, oh, look at that. Oh, Captain Picard.
Picard.
He's very disappointed. Shane, what do we got here? We got 0. Got a big goose egg there, Joe. Sorry. Joe.
I'm letting you off the hook, Ben.
Yeah.
Come in and
Okay,
swipe
so
this for
Ben.
me.
So we're gonna go over to Ben. Ben, we're gonna go. You get the question A here. A. Everybody
Question A,
plays.
okay.
Everybody plays again. So you're getting the idea of the game, right, Ben? You understand?
Yeah, I got the idea. I answered B just in case, but
Okay.
take A now.
Okay. No, you can only get A because that's what's left. Okay.
I don't know. I figured maybe if no one got it right. So
No, listen, they do things differently in Jersey. I understand. Okay. All right, everybody
good one.
plays.
Good one.
So don't give me your answer until I ask for it, Ben. Here we go. Last week, I went to the Oscars. But about halfway through the show, I thought it was a blank. Okay. So last week I went to the Oscars. I was on the red carpet. Oh, Shane doesn't like this one. Shane wasn't back there when we were writing the questions tonight. He doesn't like that one. Last week I was on the red carpet. I went to the Oscars. I saw the show. But about halfway through the show, I thought it was a blank. Okay. Everybody got something? Let's see who else is out there. Susie Grazik Oh, hey, Jenny's out there. And the kid from Scotland is out there. All right, holy mackerel. Wish I could remember everybody's name. Okay, who else? Charlotte Nelson. Okay, nobody else new is tuned in. Julia Hudson. Okay. Oh, and they're coming up. Okay, so halfway through the show, I thought it was a blank. Oh, I get it, Julia. Julia said an answer that I get now. Okay. All right, everybody, thumbs up if you got an answer. Okay. You got an answer, Dana? Dana, you're looking at me kind of, no? Come on, Dana. Did you watch the Oscars, Dana? Did you see the Oscars? Maybe Google it.
Have
now,
a marker.
You know.
I saw the moment you're possibly referring to.
Okay, well then you should come up with something pretty easily, right?
Okay. I got something. I got something.
Tim McCune is tuning in with a good answer. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, Ben. Here we go, Ben. Last week, I went to the Oscars, but about halfway through the show, I thought it was a blank. What do you say?
I didn't see the Oscars, so it's hard for me to know. Did something happen? Did something? Yeah,
something a little happened.
I've been kind of heads down.
Well, this could be good for Joe.
Yeah. Did there was like a surprise winner or something? I just said, I thought, I was trying to think of something clever, like a hockey game or something, but the point of the game is to win, right? To get something that, right. Yeah. So I just said
a fight.
Whoops.
Okay, I thought it was a fight.
A fight.
I thought it was, you were at the fights. Okay.
Fight.
All right, I think that's pretty good. I'm thinking now, Ben. I'm thinking now that you did see the Oscars. Okay. Joe, I was rooting for you there for a second. Joe. All you had to say was bike.
Bike or camel.
All right, so let's go to Mary Weiss. Last week it went to the Oscars, but about halfway through the show, I thought it was a what? He said a fight.
I'm going to have to ask for the judge here. I believe that the more formal term for a fight is a boxing match.
Boxing match. Let's go to George. Let's go to Mr. George Ackles as our judge here. Does boxing match and fight duplicate, George?
Bill, I'm glad you asked. As a matter of fact, here's the thing. Really, Shane, really, it would be a duplicate were it not for the fact that we'd used a word that is verboten in the answer there, and I don't need to tell you what it is. But if she had said boxing duplicate, we might have had something. But no, sorry.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait,
of course I said boxing duplicate. Don't be stupid.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, see, there you go. There it is. Yeah, well, I misread it. That's on me. That is a duplicate. That is a duplicate.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get that to you, Ben. You got that. I told you the fix was in, Ben. You're gonna win. Don't worry about it.
Cha-ching. I'm spending the money already.
Let's go to Charles Klausmeyer. He's looking for a fight, Chuck.
Well, who isn't these days? I mean, honestly. But Ben, I just want to say that your instincts were correct. And I'm glad to know that you think I'm clever because I said hockey game.
Oh, hockey game.
You're cleverer than I.
Anywhere where there's a fight could happen. Okay. All right, let's bounce it over to Fred and Cherie. Fred and Cherie, he's looking for a fight. You got to fight for young Ben.
Well, I think this is a match.
Me too. It is. Okay. It's a match.
It's a match.
Yeah. See?
Episode of WrestleMania.
That's a good one.
Okay, I'm not sure. Let's go to the judge. Wrestling, is that fighting or is that wrestling, George?
There's fists.
Well, I have to tell you, Doc. For those of us that did see the Oscars, that seemed pretty legitimate. And wrestling, in my humble opinion, seems as though it's an act. So I'm afraid that's not a duplicate. I'm sorry.
That is not a duplicate. Okay. All right.
I'm shocked.
Nice try, Fred and Cherie. Nice try.
Thanks anyway, guys.
Okay. So now we bounce it over to Allie Dixon, young Allie Dixon. What do you say?
Come on, Allie.
All right. Look, guys. I almost said Broadway show because of the amount of drama.
Okay.
Fair. Thank you, Shane. Thank you for that left track. Here's the thing. I think George is wrong.
Yeah.
Because there was an open-handed slap, which is not a box.
Okay.
And I wrote glow. I can't get it to. I don't know how to turn the.
Just tell me what it is.
It's a cuss word. That's why it's blanked out.
Tell me what it is.
I don't think it's focused.
What is it?
It says glow.
Glow.
Because I felt like I was watching the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, and it's hard to write full words in paint.
Well, Tom Hanks is confused there. Let's go to George.
Whoa.
I think I know what George is going to say, but George, we're going to keep you busy tonight.
I'm afraid that Rorschach test is not a match. Like, what is that? No, and I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, not a duplicate. Not a duplicate. Okay.
Allie, you need to save all these pieces to auction off after.
Yeah, later
these are
on.
amazing pieces
like,
of work.
Like Banksy is playing the game.
I don't know how to turn off the blurry thing. I can't find it.
Don't worry about it.
I think that's
don't
part of the
artwork. The audience is enjoying it. Everybody's loving it. Let's go over to Phil Reich. Oh, look at the audience. They love it there. Let's go to Phil Reich. Phil, he's looking for a fight.
I wasn't expecting such violence at the Oscars. So at first, I thought it was a riot. But I had to go with my final answer is that it's pretty funny. I think it's a bit of a slapstick
comedy.
Oh, good one.
Slapstick
Good
comedy.
one.
That would not be a fight. What is a control room answer of the week? Phil, you got the control room answer of the week. I didn't even know we had that graphic. All right.
It's because we've never had one. It's nobody's ever qualified. That's what it is.
Usually they're drunk in the control room. They're not paying attention. So, all right. Not a duplicate, and Ben, here, right now, you're killing it, Ben. You're killing it with one.
Killing it.
Let's go to little Dana Powers. Dana, you used to be good at this show. Let's see what you said.
I was good at it before. And you know what? I hesitated with this answer, as you saw there, but I'm feeling good about myself. I put a boxing duplicate.
Boxing duplicate. Okay, we'll go. We don't need to go to the judges on that one. So that is a duplicate. So what do you got there, Ben? It's 2. You got 2-0. Joe, there it is. 2-0. Joe, you got the big goose egg. But you're going to get a second chance in round 2, Joe. Right after this commercial break.
Solar from Kurtco Media.
NASC located the Aethon 2 days ago. However, we have not established contact.
What was that?
I do not detect any abnormalities.
The lights are getting brighter. Is the electricity overloading?
Everything is nominal.
What are the odds of survival for the Aethon crew?
We won't speculate on those circumstances. I'm sure you can understand.
Solar, a fully immersive sonic adventure with revolutionary sound from Dolby Atmos.
Incoming message from Jamal.
Accept.
Reich, it's coming in through the airlock. Get away from the airlock. Hurry!
Starring Academy Award winner Helen Hunt.
If we deviate from the plan even by an hour, we lose everything.
Tony Award winner Alan Cumming.
I'm simply not willing to risk the lives of any crew members for the sake of an experiment.
Stephanie Beatrice.
I'm gonna save you, Jamal.
And Jonathan Bangs.
One problem at a time, Ren.
Solar. Shadows are darker this close to the sun. Available wherever you listen to podcasts.
Here we go. Solar. Everybody download Solar. Our friend Jenny Curtis just released it. It just got released. There's Jenny right there. She's out there in the studio audience. Jenny Curtis, everybody. There you go. Academy Award winner Helen Hunt. And I won't say
Mike
anything
Rowe
about
as
Helen.
the alien.
I won't say. I didn't realize that. I didn't know that. Okay, so let's go to round 2. Joe, you are losing the game. You're the big time loser. So you get to go first again here, Joe. You get to pick on round 2 either A or B. Which one would you like?
I'm gonna go with my lucky B.
Lucky B. Lucky B. It was so.
Didn't you get
so
0
good for you.
on the last time?
So, yeah. There you go,
guys
Chuck.
didn't tell me.
Just saying.
Do you want to consult with Chuck for a minute here, Joe?
Yes,
Maybe we should have a talk.
Can I make a call, please?
Yeah. Okay. Phone a friend.
All right. Joe is so bad at this game that everybody gets to play. Here we go. So listen up. Here we go. Tina. Joe, you're going to get this one. I know you're going to do well. Tina on the cruise ship said, this is Tina. Tina's a smoker. Tina, she's on the cruise ship.
A couple times.
She said, hey, this ship is going to stop only where I want it to. I've got the blank in my cabin. Okay? So Tina on the cruise ship. Did everybody hear that? Tina is on the cruise ship and she said, hey, this ship is going to stop only where I want it to. I've got the blank in my cabin. All right? Okay. So if you've taken a cruise, maybe this is a good one. Oh, Stephanie! Stephanie's out there. I wonder if she's outside in the studio audience. But she says, yay, Jenny! Stephanie also worked on solar. And like I said, it was released this week. So please download it, listen to it. And when you're done with that, don't forget to download Carcerum and share it if you haven't shared it out there, okay? All right, give me a thumbs up if you got answers there, panelists. Okay, thumbs up for Dana, Chuckle. Okay, Phil. Allie is off painting her answer. I love it, the Allie's working the apartment. All right, we'll go. We'll go, though, because you'll have time. All right, Big Joe. Tina on the cruise ship said, this ship is going to stop only where I want it to. I've got the blank in my cabin.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Sure, yeah, of course, because the audience loves my acting.
Yes, I wanted just to hear it.
Okay, Tina on the cruise ship. So, Joe, she's on a cruise ship here, okay? And she said, this ship is going to stop only where I want it to. I've got the blank in my cabin.
The keys.
The keys. I've got the keys in my cabin. Because apparently you start a ship with the keys.
The keys. Well, it's either the doot doot, but I didn't think they were going to have that.
Let me get this straight, Joe. So the ship is going, and it's a big ship. It's going down, and you turn the key off, and then it stops on a dime.
You get near it, and you put your finger on it, and it starts, I think.
Okay, good. The keys. Oh, what happened? Where'd Joe go? He's gone. Oh, my God, we lost Joe. Okay, Mary Weiss. What happened?
Oh.
What's going on, Shane? Is this a on-purpose thing, or is it screwed up?
I think it's the lottery.
Let's see. Shane is desperately trying to fix this. Okay,
it's
we're
jackpot.
Fix this.
Those are the
I'm
jackpots.
very dizzy.
Don't look at the ring.
Mary,
Don't
I'm
look
going to
at
get
the
there.
ring.
We are. Oh, April Fools! Look at that! Look at that!
Oh, nicely done.
Shane. Oh my
Honey
God!
Honey's a crutch, Shane.
Now he can't turn off the graphic. That's the joke.
Yeah. We have that on all night. Okay.
See, my answer was the joke. That was.
But here's the thing. Don't you guys love how well I covered?
Super good. Super good, Bill.
Those years of improv.
Hey, what's going on?
It's almost like you've done this before.
I sounded like Tina.
Okay. And Bob, don't forget Bob, who was watching the Academy Awards. He sounded like Tina as well.
That's very true. Well, I don't have a lot of.
Bill, you covered by saying something went wrong.
Doing the best I can. I worked all day today. All right, here we go. Here we go. Mary Weiss. I really didn't work. I didn't work at all today. All right, Mary Weiss. Tina on the cruise ship said, okay, I'll give Tina a different voice this time. This ship is going to stop only where I want it to. I've got the blank in my cabin. Got the what in her cabin?
I like the other Tina. Because that Tina
okay. All right, Tina.
would have the captain tied up in her
Captain. Okay, there you go. There you go, Big Joe. Big Joe was looking for keys. Okay. Captain.
Thank you.
Captain, I think, is the definitive answer, Joe. Ben?
Who has the keys
Who has the keys?
The captain does have the keys.
Technicality, come on.
Ben? I don't think you're going to need round 2. No, no, you don't get to answer it. Put those graphic pictures away.
Actually, that's a pretty good answer.
That's
a pretty good answer.
Chuck, what did you say, Chuck?
Well, I actually cruised with Tina, and it was awkward because she had the captain.
The captain.
Cabin the whole time.
All right. Let's go over to Fred and Cherie. It looks like captain is winning the game here. I believe you're muted.
We're muted,
Fred.
No, we're not.
You suck. There we go. Okay, Fred and Cherie. He's looking for keys. If you say keys, I'll be. Oh, captain. There we go. There it is. All right.
Captain,
Joe,
my
man.
captain.
Joe, you've had
Can
a
we
chance to win
address
this
Fred?
thing a couple times. What?
I had a chance.
Can we address Fred's handwriting? It looks like the Disney font.
Disney
Anyone else?
My life is Comic Sans.
Allie, you were over there painting on a piece of paper. What did you say? He's looking for keys.
Look, at first I thought she'd probably have the first mate. The first mate is usually damn sexy, but that's not super useful for her purposes. So we did captain.
Captain. Okay, definitive answer. We'll put you out of your misery here. You've got to match. You've got to duplicate Phil and Dana in order to stay in the game. Phil and Dana, if you both say keys, I'm gonna
better say keys.
I'm gonna get real drunk tonight. Oh wait, I do that every night. All right.
I will come down there right now if
Phil. Phil, what do you say? He's looking for keys. He's looking for that bundle of keys.
Well, I thought captain like everyone else.
Yeah.
I ultimately ended up. I would have matched with Ben with anchor.
Anchor. Okay, that is not a match. That's not a duplicate. But he cannot win the game because young Ben and Dana said captain as well. There it is. Okay. So, Ben, you win, and you don't even have to do a round 2. Look at that. Look at that. Joe, Big Joe.
Wow.
Ben, you're the big-time wiener. There you No, that's Joe. That's Joe.
Guy,
There's
come
Joe.
on.
There's Joe. Okay,
I was looking forward to the poops.
Joe, you get the pile of crap there. And what does Ben get, Shane? Let's show him what Ben gets. What does Ben get? What does he get? There it is. There it is. What's he get? Hey, fireworks. There you go. All right.
That kind of looks rated R, Smurfs.
Well, Big Joe, thanks for playing the game. I'm sorry you didn't win anything tonight. But let's go, before we get to the second to the last round, let's go to this second commercial break. Okay, there you go. Listen, if you were watching the show 2 weeks ago, we started a fundraiser. Ron McCoy, who works here at the studio with us, 45 years ago, that guitar was stolen from him, and when he was a kid, and Jenny Holmes found that guitar, and we raised enough money to go to Portland, Oregon, to get the guitar, and we're working on a documentary about the whole experience. So thank you all very much for contributing. Please keep sharing that so we can raise enough money for the documentary. We appreciate that. But the Ronnie McCoy is home. And it was really cool watching Ron play the guitar. All right, so
what is that?
So who won? Ben. Ben, you won, right? Ben, you won the game.
I won.
Ben, you won the game.
I won the game.
So now you get a chance. Hey, is that Rex Olson in there? Rex Olson's here in the studio. Hey, Rex. Okay, now you get a chance. Okay, Ben, I'm sorry. Things are happening in the studio. Now you get a chance, Ben, to win either $1 or $2.50 or $5 by duplicating this card at the second to last round. And you get to ask 3 people for help, okay, to this. Now, don't say your answer yet, Ben, but I'm going to say this to you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is what you're going to have to try to duplicate. Blank act. Blank act. Shane, do we have a graphic for this or not? There it is. Okay. Blank act. Okay, so Ben, who would you like to help you come up with a duplicate for blank act?
Let's see. I mean, wow, it's an abundance of riches. I'm gonna pick the Applegates because I like their answers. I feel like I feel like we're simpatico.
Okay.
Wait.
Let's see what they say.
Okay.
Let's see what they say first. Fred and Cherie, blank.
Do they have to agree?
No, you don't have to agree with anything yet. You just sit tight, okay? We're going to get all the answers, and then we'll ask you.
Well, do I have to write down my answer first? Or
No. You don't need to write anything down.
Don't need to write anything down.
Do I have to write down his answer?
Just keep quiet right now.
Do I have to write down anything?
Fred, what do you say? Fred and Cherie, or Cherie, what do you say? Blank act.
What?
We're gonna say.
Okay. Sister act.
Sister act. I believe Fred Applegate was in the Broadway production of Sister Act, so that makes sense to me that he would say Sister Act, okay? Ben, who else would you like help from? Right now we have Sister Act.
Okay.
I think Chuck went to it.
Well, let's see. Who? It's hard to see past the hands, but I think. Well, let's see. Dana. I'd like help from Dana.
Little Dana Powers. Yeah. Little Dana Powers. She's back.
Dana and her new baby.
Ben, I'm telling you, Dana wins a lot in the second to last year. Dana, blank act.
Well, I did think Sister Act. They took that. I feel like with the actor energy in the room, what was coming to mind for me though was one act.
One act.
One act.
Like a one-act play, okay? One act. And Ben, you get to choose from one more person on the celebrity panel. Who would you like?
Fine, Chuck.
Jesus. Chuck.
I don't have a choice, do I?
Chuck, this better be good. This better be Chuck. This better be good.
Big believer in second chances, so a second act.
A second act. Okay. All right. They're saying okay. So no, wait, don't show your answers, kids, because he has to choose his first. Okay, so don't give him any other answers. So Ben, you can choose one of those answers, or if you don't think any of those are any good, you can come up with one completely on your own. It's up to you to try to win the money. What do you say? Blank.
Well, I already, when you asked the question, I thought about what I'd choose, and a few things went through my head. Final act. I didn't think of Sister Act though. That's a good one. But I settled on second act. So I feel good about second act. That's right.
Second act. Okay.
Way to go, Chuck.
Take that buzzer.
Chuck, you waved your hands and everything happened. Boy, it better be up there, Chuck. That's all I'm saying.
I'm feeling good, Chuck.
Okay. What is the $1 response? Shane? Final act. Oh, that's a good one. Not up there. Let's go with the $2.50 response. Oh, Sister Act is up there. Look at that. Sister Act was number 2. What do we think, panel? What do we think, panel? Do you think it's up there? Do you think second act is up there? You think it's up there? Let's see. Class act. That's a class act. And you know what that means? Unfortunately, Ben, you did not come into the money. You did not win any money. I'm so sorry to hear that. But
the fix is in.
But the fix is in. Jesus Christ. We gave you as many chances as you could.
More money in.
The problem is, you looked at this. You saw this. That's all you saw. Look at it.
It's hard to look away.
You should have gone with the young Phil there. Young Phil had the winning answer. Okay, well, unfortunately, we didn't win any money, but we did have a good time. I want to thank Joe and Ben for playing the game and all the panelists. And George, I forgot how we end this. How do we end this, George? Oh, if we had a fantastic round, George, what would it have been sponsored by?
Well, tonight's Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card Fantastic Round would have been brought to you by Carcerum branded merchandise. Yes, that's Carcerum branded merchandise, the only officially sanctioned merchandise of the award-winning podcast series, Carcerum. Back to you, Bill.
Thank you, George. Oh, Carcerum, everybody. It's all about the merch. Yes, order yours today. Again, everybody, thank you so much for playing the game. Thanks for giving us your night. We're going to have tacos after the game. George, take us the hell out of here.
Tonight's episode was sponsored by Fortaleza, the best goddamn tequila I've ever had. Remember, folks, if the tequila tried to kill you, then I bet you didn't get you some of that sweet and tasty nectar that we know as Fortaleza. Would you like to appear on a future episode of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card? Simply send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address listed on your screen, or email us at contestants@ITATYWOYCTSATATIWOMC.com. This is George Ackles speaking for Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card, an SSP and Compost Productions production. In addition to our sponsors, Bill Holmes' wardrobe was generously furnished by the store that sells clothes. We take the money we save on branding and pass the savings on to you. That's the store that sells clothes. Back to you, Bill.
Thank you, George. Our audience out there, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to be back in 2 weeks with North Hollywood Cubes. And again, the people of Ukraine, let's get peace in the world, everybody. Peace in the world, okay? Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.